Sip and Read. City of Dark Angels. Prologue.
The screech of sirens cut through the thick Los Angeles air, echoing down a narrow alleyway like the scream of something dying. Red and blue lights danced off the grimy brick walls, strobing across garbage bins and broken glass like a twisted kind of party. I shoved past the crowd, mostly bored night owls hoping for drama, and flashed my badge without stopping. My heart was pounding, fast and wild. My instincts were screaming. I turned the corner, breath caught in my throat. Empty. The alley was deserted. Just shadows and silence, except for the fading wail of sirens in the distance. My boots crunched against broken glass as I moved forward, adrenaline still firing off like a live wire. Another chase that led nowhere. Another false lead. But where did he go? I muttered aloud. Who calls in a wild hunt like this unless it's a setup? I'd seen stranger things in this city. A rookie on paper, sure, but I knew how these games worked. Diversion tactics, ghost signals, one hot mess to hide a hotter one somewhere else. And then it hit me. The Ring, an old abandoned jazz club down on Brentwood forgotten, half condemned and always ignored. No one would think twice about it unless they were trying to hide something. I yanked my radio off my belt. Officer Martinez, no activity at this location. Can someone check Brentwood and 9th? I think the static cut off as dispatch replied, "Oh yes, we've got a situation." My blood ran cold. "Copy that," I said quickly. "I'm en route." I spotted a beat-up bicycle leaning against the wall and didn't hesitate. I hopped on and kicked off down the alley like my badge depended on it. A minute later, I was back where I'd started the night, a boarded-up corner building with peeling paint and a busted neon sign that hadn't lit up since 2003. This time, it wasn't silent. Gunfire had ripped through the walls. The wooden door was hanging crooked, riddled with fresh bullet holes. I slipped through the frame, my hand hovering over my holster. The inside was chaos-torn chairs, shattered bottles, the acrid sting of gunpowder in the air, but no people. No voices, no sign of struggle, just the eerie calm after a storm. Whoever had done this had already disappeared. And then I saw it, a glint of silver in the debris. A woman's purse, cracked wide open like a crime scene diorama. Lipstick smeared across the concrete like a kiss gone wrong. A shattered phone, glittering in the flickering light. And nestled beneath it all, a badge. My breath caught. LAPD, Detective Michael Turner. My fingers trembled as I picked it up. Michael Turner was missing. Presumed deep undercover or dead no one knew. But his badge? Here? Now? Either someone wanted us to think he was here, or he had been. This meant that the whole thing wasn't random. It was a message. A setup. A game someone was playing, and I was the one holding the first piece. I slipped the badge into my pocket just as footsteps approached from behind. A fresh-faced rookie with eyes too wide and a voice too eager stepped into the room. Whoa, Detective Martinez, what's going on here? Great, rookie hero worship? Just what I needed tonight. Possible assault, I said flatly. Secure the perimeter and don't touch anything. I crouched again and scanned the scattered contents of the purse. Cheap tissues, a unicorn phone case, a tiny address book. Innocent things. Until you looked too closely. Any witnesses? He asked. Negative, I said, snapping photos of the lipstick streak across the floor. Maybe forensics could pull something DNA, a fiber. I didn't believe in easy answers, but sometimes long shots paid off. Where's Logan? I muttered to myself. My partner was supposed to be here. Late. Again. Just then, another voice deeper, calmer cut through the tension like a knife. What have we got here, Martinez? I turned to see Sergeant Lee, his face drawn and lined under the strobing lights. He was one of the good ones. A war-weathered cop who didn't look down on me just because I wasn't pushing 40 or didn't have gray in my hair yet. Possible assault, Sarge, I said, straightening. No victim, but her stuff's here. And this. I pulled the badge from my pocket. His eyes narrowed as he took it from me. Michael Turner, he said under his breath, flipping the badge over. This doesn't look good, Martinez. No, it didn't, because in the City of Angels, everything looks beautiful until the lights go out. And when they do, you find out who's real, who's dirty, and who's already dead. Fall into this love story. City of Dark Angels by Maria Barnett. Paired with Starbucks Cafe, Verona Dark Roast, to match the mood. Sip and read, where every cup holds a story.
Sip and read. Get you copy and get you cup of coffee. Follow the link.